All right, I did my project for a beer event on the Science on Tap, which is located here in Orlando, outside the Orlando Science Center, and it's a fundraiser. Again, like I said, this is located outside the Orlando Science Center with all the vendors local to the greater Orlando area. There are lawn games, beer-related science activities and demos, and then it is in Lock Haven Park, which is just across from the Orlando Art Center. The cost is going to be $50 per 21 up adult, and then it does cost money for those 16 and up because they will need to have the designated driver ticket. This is catered to more affluent parents and families, couples, beer enthusiasts, Orlando Science Center members, and individuals particularly interested in beer production. And then the vendors are going to be over 30 different breweries across the greater Orlando area, as well as food vendors from the greater Orlando area, Science Center employees leading the tastings and demos, and then other activities. And then I also included the supporting sponsors right here and some of the restaurants that have been known to be at this event. What is it? Again, like I said, it's an annual beer fundraiser that encourages science-based fun through tasting and local Orlando cuisine. And then some of the activities and games it includes are shown right here. And those are cornhole, there's live music, there's a beer foam cannon, a giant inflatable stein, and then a 360 photo booth, in addition to demos on home brewing and more that were not stated on the website. And then there's also going to be beer-centric crafts. As I stated previously, it's outside the Orlando Science Center, pictured here in Lock Haven Park. And it's going to be just past their glass bridge. Here are some other pictures of it. I'm not sure if you can see those. When it's held from 1 to 4 p.m. with the specific date of 2027 to be announced shortly, though typically it ranges from the end of January from about the 20th until the 28th of the month. I wrote perfect to keep the beers nice and cool, which is true because in most pictures people look pretty bundled up. VIP members also are going to get 1 hour of early access for an additional $25. And then why do they host this event every year? This is going to be to inform attendees about the science behind beer production and development that they may not have ever learned about or been aware of. This is also to promote local breweries and their best products, as well as microbreweries in the area. This is to bring together families and build community with those involved in Orlando beer culture. And then finally, to support the Science Center in its efforts to continue to bring education to those in the greater Orlando area, especially families and children. Thank you.